Tom's King, and I'm here with the SMS vending machine. Talked a couple weeks ago, and just as a quick recap, it's basically a vending machine that's being placed in Ghana that sends text messages when it's ready to be refilled or when it's close to being refilled. Right now, we've got like first basic prototypes out and running in Ghana. I got scary confirmation that it worked because at 6 o'clock in the morning I got text messages saying a purchase has been made, and for a while I didn't know where it was coming from, and it was coming from like a weird number in Africa, so I was getting kind of scared, but then I realized it was the people actually forgot to take my number out of the code, so that was good. But it's good to know that it is working out there. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback from them because they don't have a lot of access to, or they don't have access to internet all the time. But they're coming back soon, so I should be getting a lot more feedback on what needs to be changed, what needs to be like fixed and stuff like that. So we have some working models out there. What have I done since last time? Okay, they've been in Ghana doing all this, and I've sort of been making like a second version. I've helped them out with a few things, especially taking my number out of the code. That was important. I rewrote the code, including interrupts and sleep modes that make it a lot more energy efficient. I haven't exactly tested it yet, but supposedly it's going to go from 65 milliamps to about 6.5 milliamps, which is incredible, almost unbelievable. So I'm going to test that. They took my multimeter when they went there, so once they get back, I'll be able to test it. And now I made a new business model, because right now the way it works is it sends a text message every time it gets one because they want it to collect data. So the new version only sends text messages when it's ready to be refilled. And so my goals for the next few weeks, figure out what went well and what can be improved on as they get back, and I'll talk to them about that. And also change some of the how to set up files, because since I sent it to them the first time, it's changed a little. So I want to make sure that's well documented and everything. So thank you to Sean Sullivan, Professor Murthy, RCOS, and Team Inga.
Give me the hardware open source?
Yes. The hardware, all the designs are open source. Yes.
You said last time that it runs on a battery?
Yes.
Right? Does it also send a text message when like the battery is getting low?
Yes, it also does that.
So how did you improve from 65 milliamperes to 6.5? What is it?
That's like in idle mode, so when it's not doing anything. Usually it just runs through an infinite loop of code, and that's not very efficient. So if it goes into sleep mode, it runs at like, since there are like two things, I believe the Arduino has like a 5 milliamp sleep mode, and then the shield that goes on it is like a 1.5 amp sleep mode, which is a huge improvement from, I forget exactly how much, it was like 50 milliamps that it runs just idling.
So how long does a battery last?
Depends on the battery. I believe the batteries they were using, it would last a few days, but this was just like to test it out. You could get much better batteries. We were using a bunch of D cells because we had them readily available. But they also took up a lot of space, so we might want to fix the design on how to enclose everything and make designs for a better battery, or designs for using a better battery. Thank you.